both AK and Booman played really, really hard tonight. Booman got hurt yesterday in practice, wasn't sure if he was even going to play until probably about an hour before the game. So tremendous toughness by all of them. Jay Walt got hurt, came back and made both his free throws. His eye is all swollen or whatever it may be, watery. So just a lot of guys made some big plays for us to win today.
Akeem, can you talk about your performances recently? It seems like you've been almost like a can of instant offense coming off the bench the last 2 games. Can you talk about that?
It's mainly a confidence thing. Like, I'm not going out there every night just thinking I'm going to score these many points. It's just I start on defense, and then that creates offense for me. So,
how this game was so tight for almost the whole second half after they made their run. It was almost like every possession. It was like the word was value every possession. Did the team look at it that way as well?
oh yeah, for sure. Every possession counts. Like with us, like especially we take pride on defense. So that was the main thing. Is just staying together was the main thing.
What makes Sabandy so tough? He is just one. In the 2 years I've seen him, he's just one heck of a player. Akeem, he can do some things.
He's pretty good. He's good. He's a sophomore. He's pretty good. He's developed from last year. He's got mature, but I'm not really worried about. I'm worried about the team right now.
Talk about the last minute. You guys, it was interesting. You guys were going to the basket and nothing was happening. They were going to the basket and they go to the line. That helped them push their lead out. You had it 64-61, and then they went to the line for 2. You guys drive the whole minute, no call. They do the same thing. They get 2 more. All of a sudden they got the lead. Take it to the hole again, no call. They get 2 more. Now they're up 3 with a minute and a half to play. So you guys really got to.
Yeah, we just trust in one another. That's just the biggest key for us.
Antonio, Akeem, you guys are coming off 7 days without a game after a very disappointing loss, which would make it even tougher. How big of a factor has that played for you guys and for the team for that matter?
We played Saturday. We played Saturday and won after 7 days. Is that what you're talking about?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Go ahead, Booman. Sorry.
Saturday, we all talked about it before the game started. The starters, we was like, let's not give down if we start off rusty from us not playing for a long time, because I know that can happen. It happened to us before when I was in community college. So I just told the guys, like, let's not get down on each other and keep playing hard. And we always do that. We always play to the end of the game. So.
Antonio, are you starting to build some momentum now? These are 2 big wins. I think you won 4 of the last 5, the only loss coming against Buffalo. Are you starting to build that momentum as we start into the second half of the season?
Yeah, I think we're starting to build a lot of momentum. I really think like it's our turn to start pushing up the tempo on guys and applying pressure. I really think it's our turn instead of guys coming in and thinking they're just gonna beat us. They have to worry about losing to us.
Friday night. Go ahead, guys. I'm sorry. Go ahead.
That last possession, what's it like knowing guarding a guy like Sabandy, but you can kind of give a little space knowing you have a guy like AK. I don't know if it counted as a block, but clearly adjusted the shot. And when the game's on the line and someone's driving, you have someone in the paint that can go up and influence that final puck.
It's always good knowing that you have teammates that got your back, so it allowed me to put pressure on them and not let them pull up for a jump shot, knowing that I got guys behind me, so I let them to the help.
Did you want them to take it?
I actually didn't mind who took the shot as long as we played good defense.
When you were defending Sabandy there at the end for the last.
Yeah, I actually didn't mind who took the shot. I just wanted us to play good defense on it, because anyone can make a game-winning shot, so we just had to play good defense, not let anyone just get a wide-open shot.
Go ahead.
Akeem, what really stood out to me, what stands out to me watching you, is just your toughness, trying to get a board, trying to get a block, and just your toughness and grit, playing basketball. How much would you say just pure grit has to do with your game? Because it's like shows a lot when you watch.
I would say like this year, like it became like a big factor. Like I knew my intensity coming off the bench would like help the team, so I knew every time I come in, I have to bring it and bring it and bring it. And every time I'm on the court, every second, every possession, I have to bring it. So that's what it is.
Antonio, you had one of your more efficient shooting nights tonight. Were you able to kind of build some confidence after last game? Your heroics there at the end?
I mean, I'm always going out there with confidence, especially with a coach like Coach Sidney and a leader like our 3 seniors. So they always tell me, like, shoot the ball, like, don't be nervous and just take the shots I'm comfortable taking. So I'm always out there pretty confident.
Gentlemen,
Are you,
go ahead, Alan.
are you, talking about confidence, are you more confident now just in the system and the rhythm of playing Kent State, the whole transition from junior college to?
Yeah, I think I am more confident. The more games we play, I get more and more confident. So I think I am getting more confident in playing with these guys.
Antonio, of all the guys you've guarded this year in the MAC, where would you rank Sabandi as far as hardest to guard?
I really don't know. I really don't know how many guys I done guarded in the MAC. So every time I look up, it's somebody new. So I really can't rank him. But he's a good player. He made good moves and things like that. So he's a good player. I give him respect on that.
Gentlemen, I asked Antonio about momentum. Friday night is the ancient enemy, and I think Akeem, you've been through it. I don't know if you've been playing, but this is Antonio's first crack at Akron. Will you somehow take the other players over and say to them how big this game is? Yes, it's a MAC game. Yes, it's an Eastern Division game, but something called bragging rights. I believe is that. I want to ask Akeem on that.
I mean, I think everybody that if you're a basketball player and you're coming to Kent, you know the Akron rivalry, so we don't have to stress it to people about, oh, this important. We're gonna take it as another game, like just another conference game. We're gonna win that, and that's how we're coming to play.
Coach Rob, and to allude to what Tanner asked earlier, in the second half, Miami came out with so.
Give me 1 second. You have anything else for these guys, and then we'll let them go, and then ask me everything you want. 1 second. You got one more for them?
Well,
Give-
talk about, you played so many close games, obviously you guys feel pretty comfortable in those situations. Just kind of talk about, dealing with that so successfully.
We dealing with it successful because every time we get in the huddle and we down, we always talk about how we've been in this spot before. We've been in this spot plenty of times, so we just treat it how we always treat it. So we got to keep playing hard and not quit. And when our team quit, that's when we step on their throat. So we always just talk about staying together.
And it's one of the biggest things is trust. Like, there's so much trust in our team, and we try to preach that to be a good teammate and always encourage your brother, no matter if he misses a shot or turns it over, just worry about the next play and just play on.
Let me let these guys go.
Thanks, guys.
Treatment, Boo Man. Go ahead, I'm sorry.
Coach Rob, to allude to what Tanner asked earlier
Yeah.
about Miami and defense, at the start of the second half, Miami just came out with these aggressive, shutdown schemes for like multiple possessions of yours. How did you deal with that mechanically going into the rest of the second half?
Yeah, we struggled to start the second half on both ends, offensively and defensively. We didn't guard as well as we needed to. Bowman, he made 2 threes to start the second half. We were struggling with our rotations. That was why AK played almost the entire second half and not Phil, because AK's more mobile and he's able to defend a little bit better on the perimeter in that way. So we got to clean that part of it up, because I didn't think we started the second half real well. But give Miami credit. They came out and, they did a good job, got back in the game, and then it became one of those games that's back and forth. And again, for our team, we're comfortable in those games. Not that we're going to win them all, but we're comfortable playing those games. And tonight, we made the plays you needed to win.
Do you like the size you guys have?
I'm sorry.
Do you like the size that you have? Like, because you mentioned you can like put Philip and
Yeah.
Akia, and switch them up.
Yeah, we have different type of lineups that we could play with. There's times that AK and Phil will play together. Not a ton tonight, but against some teams we can do that. And then Phil's been really good most of the season, almost the entire season. He's had a really good year so far. Struggled a little bit tonight, but he'll continue to grow and get better. Right now we got a lot of guys banged up. Phil, you see his hands taped. I didn't know if Antonio was going to play tonight, like I think I mentioned, until about an hour before the game when he was warming up. You saw Jalen got smacked in the eye. I wasn't sure if he was coming out to shoot those free throws or not. Got a lot of guys banged up, so we just need to continue to grow as a team. And I do think we have versatility where we can play small, we can play big, and that's a good thing to be able to do. And I've got some guys that I haven't played over the last couple games that I know can help us too. But I need to just see more out of them in practice to get me a little more confident in putting them in. But they're all good players, even the guys that aren't playing, and they can help us as well.
That Jalen injury, did he get hit when he went up, or was it?
He got poked in the eye. Jalen Walker did. Yeah, his eye was bloodshot. That's why I don't think he's here. Like I don't think he saw the basket, but he made all his free throws, so that's good.
What were you thinking? Because he was down for about 90 seconds.
Yeah.
Some serious
Yeah, he was hurt, and it's fortunate it was a media timeout, because if it wasn't, then I would have had to go out there and get him so that we would have had somebody else shoot the free throws. So being a media timeout, he was able to take some time and then get himself composed and go back out there, and he made some huge plays, the 2 free throws to give us the lead by 1. He's playing at a really high level right now, and again, I'm playing him a lot of minutes. Jalen Avery a lot of minutes. I'm playing a lot of these guys a lot of minutes, but they're seniors, especially Jalen Avery and Jalen Walker. Like, that's when you play for me, by the time you get to your senior year, especially guys that have been with me for 4 years, I'm going to develop a lot of trust in you, and those guys, they've given me no reason to not believe in them that way.
And then Jalen had a bandage around.
Yeah, I think he got cut on his leg. I mean, he looked like a boxer coming out from like a 10-round fight. I mean, that's sort of what it looked like, and it felt like, I'm sure tonight he'll be sore like a boxer who had just fought in a fight.
You talk about trust with some guys really haven't said much about. They gave you some good minutes tonight with Roberts.
Yeah, he played well, defensively. That's my big thing with him. There's 2 things that I always harp on him about. It's defense and taking care of the basketball. If he's going to have turnovers, I want him to be aggressive turnovers, not passive turnovers. But he made some big plays. He made some big shots. He's a really good player. Like Anthony, he's going to be a really, really good player in this league. He's just, he's playing I don't want to say behind, but there's 2 senior guards that are, all conference type players that play his position that are on the court a lot. But he's going to be a good player, and he's showing that in the time that he gets in.
Coach, I've asked you a couple times just about how nice it is to have 2 senior guards. You guys seem to always find a way to win these close games.
Yeah.
Have you changed up your coaching style in these tight moments, or maybe in the past couple of years you kind of were more involved? You kind of let these guys play on their own and trust them in these tight moments?
Well, I mean, J.A. made I didn't call the time. We struggled to score. We were trying to run a set. We didn't have anything. And again, J.A. had the presence to call time out there. And then we drew something up, and we got exactly what we wanted. So there's times where
Is that the 11-second?
Yeah, that was with
2 seconds.
No, that was 11 seconds. Even with 2 seconds, we got what we wanted, but we just missed the shot. But with 11 in the game, when we were down 1,
Right.
we had a play called. We didn't get anything out of it, and we were sort of in no man's land. And J.A. called a timeout because he was sort of stuck, and I think there was 20 some odd seconds to go in the game and 11 on the shot clock. And then we were able to settle down and get exactly what we wanted. And Jay Walk got the ball right on top of the key, and the guy was late to get to him because of the screening action that we had, and he was able to rip drive and get right to the paint. I mean, you can't ask for a better opportunity than that late in the game. And that's those 2 guys, because the initial play broke down. J.A. called the timeout, and then we're able to execute exactly what we wanted to execute at that point to get Jalen Walker right at the rim.
Can you talk a little bit more about Jalen Walker's ability to impact the game, even when he's not shooting?
Yeah.
He finished with 27, but
Yeah.
he also had 14 free throw attempts. In last game, he didn't shoot the ball particularly
Yeah.
well either, but you guys still came away with the win.
Yeah.
He had 5 assists.
Yeah, I thought the last game in particular was good for our team because he really shot poorly. He did have 6 assists and he had 4 steals in that game, but he shot the ball so poorly. And that's the first game we've won that he hasn't shot the ball well. Tonight, he impacted the game. He had 9 rebounds. Got to the free throw line 14 times. He drew, and this is what I like about these new stat sheets, he drew 9 fouls against the other team. Like, he's so aggressive that's what gets us in the bonus for other guys shooting free throws too. So, his shot wasn't falling quite as much, but he's able to attack the basket. And again, on that last play, we had a great screening action that got him on a closeout with a kid closing out to him late, and he was able to get right to the rim, and they had no choice but to foul him. Otherwise, he was going to finish right on top of the basket. So,
They
you know.
only had him with 1 assist, but it looked like he had some really nifty passes to me.
Yeah, he's been playing this year. I mean, if you watch and you do, I mean, all season, he's been playing, you know, really unselfishly. And again, his numbers and scoring numbers would lead you to believe, you know, he does take the most shots, but he's going to. That's how it works. Sabati takes the most shots for Miami. Like that's how it works. But his assist to turnover rate is better than it's ever been. His assists per game are better than it's ever been. I think his steals per game better than it's ever been. Tonight he got to the foul line 14 times, which, again, he drew 9 fouls because he wasn't shooting it great. But he's playing very, very well. He's got to continue to do it, obviously, but he's playing very well.
Any more questions for Coach?
All right, fellas. I appreciate everybody being here. Thank you.
See you on Friday night?
Yep, Friday night.
Late night game.